Alright, green means go. Here we go. I've got another mission for you today. It's called The Score. And it's in the system of... Oh, help me say that right. I don't even know how to say that. Jungasaki. Jaungi Gaishi. Igaishi. Igaishi. Alright, so that's where we're headed. And this is what the score is all about. Alright, so, mission briefing. I do have something. I do, Odysseus. We got reports of a Gristis patrol in this sector. Our surveillance patrol reports they are scouts, providing intel back to their leaders for a much larger raiding party. We cannot have them discover our weak points or gather any intel on our convoy travel routes. Teach them a lesson for us, Odysseus. Okay. This mission... Oh. Okay, so it gives me an expiration time. The following objectives must be completed to finish. Time to settle the score. Go and destroy all the ships at the encounter. Your main target will be lurking around the radio telescope. Seek and destroy, then return to me. Alright, just like that. Just like that, it's pretty simple. Go blow everything up. Hiya! Alright, so I had 2 jumps. There it is. And then it recaps it. It says, time to settle the score. Go and destroy all the ships at the encounter. Your main target? Oh, we already said that already. So it's roughly 446,000 ISK and 1,359 loyalty points. And a bonus of 481,000 ISK. So this is kind of like the Workaday in EVE Online. It's not where you make a lot of money. For me, when I was playing the game for the first time and I was going through all these, it was really kind of exciting to watch my character gain the skills and to watch those skills affect how my character moved and what the ship did and how I could become more and more powerful with each level of skills, time-based skills. That was a lot of fun. I remember when I capped out all my skills for flying, like I could fly a Caldari Navy Raven perfectly. I couldn't get any more skills, and it was almost like I felt like I had completed the game. And I took a break from the game at that time, and my brother played my character, and he's the one that got me into a Marauder. But it was like the mission was to get the skills to fly this ship perfectly. Now, that kept me going. It kept me going for a couple years, just, you know, learning, and my character learn all the skills, how to fly a Caldari Navy Raven with like all the drone skills, all the missile skills, like everything that could enhance that ship in any way. I had trained it to its perfect, and that's what really motivated me the first couple of years, literally training those skills. And I remember I had to like make sure that I had a long skill in place and a bunch of short skills, so you know, if I couldn't get to it that day, I'd keep training. And oh man, it took forever to get that far, to get that completed, but I felt like I was done in the game at that time. I was like, okay, I can fly, and the Marauders had just come out, and I didn't have, like, I'd reached my goal, and so I took a break, and then my brother started training for the Marauder while I wasn't playing. And that was a lot of fun to watch. And then I came back to the game, and here I am flying a Marauder. Okay, we're at the acceleration gate, and we're going to go ahead and take it. That's that little spot right there. Boom. Let's just go ahead. And I might bump the gate, so I'm going to go ahead and get a little momentum going, so it'll come up over the top of the gate. I went ahead and turned on my sensor booster and the missile guidance computer, missile precision script. So again, This reduces the explosion radius of my missiles, so it allows to hit much more damage on smaller targets where the explosion radius would actually exceed the size of the target. And then I have target painters, which increases the signature radius of the target. So I've done my best to come at them from both ends. Alright, so here we go. We got a few bad people to destroy. And this, I actually need to change my damage type, because the Scourge missiles are a lot more effective on the Gristus pirates. Let's go ahead and just pick one of those and look at it so we can see everything coming in. There they are. They're just a little different ship. You know, these again are cruisers and battle cruisers. I think these are cruisers and frigates is what I've got here. I've got one destroyer, so these are just cruisers. And these cruisers, these are pretty beefy cruisers. So I'm gonna go ahead and look at a different ship. So oh wow, see, look at that. I didn't even realize that guy was over there. Haha. So you can see my missiles coming in. They'll leave that nasty cloud that like disseminates in space. It's not quite realistic because it slows down. Like, so you see this, you see these missiles streaking in. And you see this smoke. Like it's leaving this smoke trail. But if this is space, I mean, that exhaust would shoot out of there at such an incredible rate. Like so what? So here they come. See how it just like kind of trails behind. It's like leaving behind, and there's just thrust. Yeah, I don't know how that would work in space. Like I don't know what. But I don't think that trail doesn't. And then it kind of disappears and dissipates, but yeah. See, there's nothing for it to slow it down. And I don't know how missiles would work. Yeah, I'm just confused. Anyway, it's got me thinking, like, what would it actually look to see a vapor trail in space? Because you know what it looks like when a shuttle launches. Man, that's just like amazing. You know, you see that big cloud, and it's just like it slows down because it hits the air, and it just kind of lingers, and you can see jet trails. But so this is space. When that vapor comes out of that rocket, it doesn't hit air. There's nothing to slow it down. It wouldn't billow. It wouldn't leave. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what it would look like, but it wouldn't look like that. So for realistic, I'm like, interesting. That's what I would expect a rocket trail to look like, because that's what I've seen when the ship is blasting off into outer space. But that's when the rocket trail is actually hitting atmosphere. It has the resistance of the air hitting against it, causing it to billow, and it's the moisture in the air that's causing it white. And it causes it to go white, you know. Well, maybe I don't know about that, but there's something going on there that's not going to be the same in space. So when I'm looking at a rocket trail in an atmosphere, yeah, that's what that looks like. It looks like a rocket trail in the atmosphere. Well, what does a rocket trail look like in space? I don't know. But that's not it, because that's what it looks like in the atmosphere. There you go. CCP, that's my for today. I'm not condemning. I really enjoy the effect. It's kind of gnarly, and the whole Eve, it's all kind of gnarly. Like you get these skins, and it's got like scratch marks, burn marks, and it's just like, this is not a pretty world. This is not a pretty universe. This universe is about power and the ability to just take what you want because you can, and that's just ouch, ouch. Okay, so here we are. We've gone to another room, and I've got some cool music in the background, and let's go ahead and just, lock some targets, disintegrate some Pirates. They are pirates. Not saying they're any better or any worse than me, but this is the game I play. Here we go. Got another ship here. Got it all around us. Oh, just 3 of us there. We're just going to go ahead and take these on. I'm going to go ahead and launch my... Oh, see, that's another battle cruiser. So I got plenty of frigates to chew on, so what I've did is I've launched my drones, and they selected their own target because a ship targeted me. And with the computer, the missile guidance computer, and the help of the target painters, everything just kind of disintegrates really fast. I'm going to send the drones after that last frigate. They'll abruptly do a U-turn and go, hello, Mr. Frigate. And again, you can see my target painters tracking the cruisers. And then there's the final battle cruiser. I'm just going to put both my target painters on it. And it does increase the signature radius a little bit more with 2 of them. But, you know, it's not going to matter. Boom. There it is. So now I've completed this mission. There it is. The score objective complete. I love it when that turns green. It means I've done my job. Alright. Let's go ahead and return drones to Drone Bay, because I don't want to leave them behind. And that brings us to another conclusion of another mission in the universe of EVE Online. It is called New Eden. And thank you very much for watching. Hope to see you again in New Eden.